Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? We're up at the allotment there. We're just about to go in. And the intention is to kind of string up my tomatoes. You know, I've got all them tomatoes set there now. They've been kind of set in the place for about 3 days, 4 days, something like that. I'm not too sure. But I've got me maybe another long day. It's more like fiddly. And I could have done it when I first started planting the tomatoes, but some of them were like a little bit, tender, shall we say. So we'll have a little look in the polytunnel, see what the state of play. I did notice that a couple of them were kind of, leaning on the side. It's not a problem when it's just they can't stand up by themselves. So got me girl. One again. I was up here last night. Tell you what, I'm quite excited for these. They're called, is it marathon? Mammoth, and they're just starting to kick in. I mean, they're all going to come at once. You know what I mean? So, and we've had some rain. I've got you kind of twisted there. We've had some rain. Let me just look. It's looking a lot tidier, mind you. I'm really kind of pleased with it. Do you know what I mean? These 6 are looking spectacular, to be honest. These are the tomato. I actually thought they were the black ones, the black strawberry. Now, I thought I was sowing these, I think around about the 14th of March. I could have probably left it a little bit longer. This was the ideal sowing. If I got the date, the 24th of March. That was the ideal sowing. They look good. They look as good. I mean, they're little, but they're nice and firm and stocky. So, but the idea is to scratching to come in. Daisy, what are you doing? I'm frightened you come in and did you sit on me plants, man? Come in, lass. Is to string them up. Now I've got some wire. And I was going to go and nip to the actual garden centre to get some. I just need to kind of drag that over here a little bit to make a room for a middle one. But where I've got some. Well, wait, I'll show you one sec. That there has took us. It's took us about 5 minutes to find. I thought I'd put them in the hut. So I've got 200 metres of this. Now this is 3 mil, pretty chunky, thick stuff. And even like the finer one of the paracord kept up them floating tables with some weight. So I think that'll be ideal to use just to kind of go from that middle part there right along. But first I just need to kind of get this over as much as I can. Oh, come on. Oh, that's good one. Just bang me leg. Oh, that hurt. Oh, man. Can you... Sorry, it took the wind. Friggin' chair. Oh, man. Can you see? I've got... These are quite far apart there now, and I'm quite happy if that'll go right up, because I always seem to have them too far, but I've set them nice and far, get a middle one running right through, and then we'll start to string up. Right, bloody chair. Right, now, like me gardening skills, I'm not the greatest of knot tiers. Oh. It's actually a lot tighter than the other one. I think that's it. So in a nutshell, it's a length of string you need. I mean, you don't even need these, but these are, and actually a viewer sent them over from America, I forget the name, but you can get them on eBay, and they'll just clip into the string and then hold your string from your line. I'll show you, it's better if I show you. But you can actually, quite a few folk just bury that string in with the root and then feed it up, and then your tomato plant wraps around. But I quite like this method, to be honest. I'll start with this very first one here, so I've got more room to work. So I kind of just put like a little, get your end, put a little loop in, just like that. Can you see? Just like that. Then it's easy just to kind of thread this through, and then it's like done, if you know what I mean. It's all kind of easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's easier for getting off if you want to get them off, you know. So you basically, can you see there's like a little divot rivet in there, and you put your string, that's where your kind of string locks in, so it stays there, so you get like a nice taut plant. So it's a bit fiddly, I'll be honest, but when you've been doing it a while, and then like you say, you just, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything tight as anything, you just, that's it, and the plant will just kind of use that as a guide to grow up. 5 minutes, yeah, it's inbred, you know what I mean, the kind of ex-waterboard work, we've got to have a bit, you know what I mean. So yes, do subscribe, that would be fantastic. Is that right, dears? Yes, hit the thumbs up and that would be amazing. You get to know everything. There's a flashing light here and I'm trying to work out what it is. It's my microphone, I think I'm clipping. So yes, do subscribe, that would be fantastic. So there you go, it's all kind of done. Now, basically there's nothing left now, just to rattle all them off. I'll not show you, I might have a little chat, see what my thoughts are halfway through the process. Now if you've got these, there's nothing to kind of stop you, you know, keep on, and that's when I first got them, that was what I did, you know. But to be honest, I just like this. This is the one that needed stringing up straight away, just to tie them round, you know. And as they grow, you just kind of do that, and it seems to like work and not a problem, and nothing's getting affected. And it's the way like the professional growers grow them. Little tip for you there: if you notice that they're just doing like one at a time, if you kind of get a rough guess of your length of your string, just keep on going in one bit, and then when you get to your desired length, like 2, you just drop that and then go again. And there you go, let's say we'll cut it there, cut that loop, and then cut these loops. Then at least you've got like a number to kind of just rattle them out. That's if you've got a few. If you've only got a couple, just one at a time. Right then, we're all done. It took about the same time, you know what I mean. It's all, to show you around there, at least it's done for the season. Like I say, if you can do like 4 or 5 or 6 cuts at once and have the rhythm. What I noticed was a couple, and I've had them probably maybe 3 years there now, some of them are getting a little bit brittle. So I got some from the UK, but they were kind of smaller size, and these are a little bit bigger, but they're up there now. And I've just had a message from the old boy that he's sending over Barry's Crazy Cherry, so they're on the way over. I think the old boy's done 2nd class as well. Oh yeah, man, get your finger out, lad. So anyway, there we go. That's all strung up and looks rather good, rather impressed. Like you say, that it doesn't have to be taut, but they don't have to be actually too slack as well. Maybe possibly there, just because when the weight of the tomatoes comes on, do you know what I mean? But we'll see how they go. Each year I've done it and it's been fine, do you know what I mean? It just works a treat, to be honest. And I'm just so terrified of punching holes in with canes, even though it's about 9 foot high. I like this method now. Okay then, look after yourselves, take good care.